Alrighty, is this thing on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh dear. Let me hand this over. That's right. Welcome to another exciting episode. That's right, of the Feel It Real Fun show. My name is Mr. 2020. Today, I'm coming to you live from the garden. Garden Girl's on special assignment. She is close by. She's doing garden girl things, though. Alright. So, let's see when people show up, if you can hear me, because I brought it all outside with help. Oh, dear God, I've got to juggle all this shit. So, welcome to another exciting episode of Joe Weldon. Can you hear me? Is my signal 5x5 over? Welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun, live in the garden. Joe Weldon has actually been here. Luke, I am your father, and I'm speaking to you live from the garden. Can you hear me, Joe Weldon? Can you hear me, Luke? Just making sure. If not, turn up your phone and or wave at me. Let me know. So today we're going to talk about the BAM method, right? Say it with me. BAM. All right, Roger, Double T, Yo, Joe Weldon. Okay, so we're talk about the BAM method, pivot power, otherwise known as so many people settle for spikes, and in DreamDrivenDay.com we make waves. Christiane Jennings, welcome to the show. All right, so let's do what normally Victoria does. Feel it real 2, double 2022. That's right, another exciting episode. I don't know what she says. She says a lot of stuff. But she's a lovely woman. I just love her. So we screwed up on that one. Join us on DreamDrivenDay.com because it starts in like 5 days, 4 days, 4 days. Wow. Something like that, depending upon where you're not right now. FeelItRealFun.com for the refunds and all that stuff. And all right, I don't have a clue. Anyway, all right. Joe Weldon is tagging Pinky Orchid. All right. So, today we're going to talk about the what? BAM method, manifesting health and happiness before and after manifesting, and how people settle for spikes when they're actually the spark. So, I've got, I missed one little note. Damn it. All right, that's okay. I ran out of time, Chris Nelson. So, ready? Leah wrote, "My wish is to be free of the disability that the stroke caused." D wrote, "Before the heart problem developed, I enjoyed walking 3 to 4 miles a day." And from the Law of Attraction group, there was a post that involved 3 weeks of needless suffering. Right? Oh my God. Sizzle is eating kohlrabi. Yum. All right. So, I want you to notice what these have in common. By the way, you see, oh, look at that. There goes that dog. Look what he's doing. And now he's going to eat Emmett. This is wonderful. So, there's 3 of these these 3 have something in common. Ready? My wish is to be free of the disability that having a stroke caused, a specific spike or event. Before the heart problem developed, I enjoyed walking 3 to 4 miles a day. Before this happened, this is what I did. Carolyn, the background is astonishing. This is Victoria pushed out and me just pushing a little bit of shit around, right? Like she's like the architect. And from the Law of Attraction by Neville Goddard group, I didn't put the quote in, so I can't say, but it was like 3 weeks of needless suffering, right? Now, here's the thing. We're going to talk today about pruning the vine, right? Because in Triple D, Crass Commercial starts in a few days. Are you going to miss it again? Go for it. Coral is here. Yo, she's on time, 6? Ready? Every branch in me that bears no fruit, he takes away. Every branch that does bear fruit, he then prunes that it may bear more fruit. Now, if I am that vine and my imagination is the eternal vine in the world, then I should do something about it. Morning, noon, and night, every moment, in fact, even in my dreams, I'm pruning. Even in the dream, you get to the point where you simply start pruning, and you prune, and you prune. So, Week 1, Dream Driven Day, we talk about, in one of the lessons, we talk about pruning the vine and revising. Because if you let the vine grow wild that doesn't produce fruit, right? Wrong answer. If you don't prune the vine that does, in other words, let's tune it up. Remember, we made up this course. What was it called, Victoria, who's not in the garden? Revision to the Max, where we said, hey, why not just, use it not just for problem solving, turn some bad into good, put some good into great. You know what I mean? You notice Neville's saying that here? We just put it in a different language Triple D, John Mance, is watching. So, prune the vine. Now here's the thing. Before and after. I'm going to give you a few very simple, concrete things. You may have noticed freeneville.com is a lot faster and looks totally different than it did 6 months ago. The server that I was on was having problems. I drew a line in the sand. I said, hey, you guys got to fix this. And they said, hey, it's not our fault. And I said, you're wrong. And I moved, right? And something happened. And this is the cool thing. I drew a line in the sand. There's before I moved and there's after I moved. There's before when I traded time for dollars. There's after I stopped doing that. You pick your stop points. In other words, if you're in this state that we call active imaginer, right, you pick the stop points. And here's the thing. All of us have points in our lives where we're not actively imagining. All of us have points in our lives where we need to buy the pearl in a different way, right? Listen to these again real close. My wish is to be free of the disability having a stroke caused. There's an event, and it's a real event. I got beat to death at 23, right? Post-traumatic stress disorder, a little bit of hell followed that. So there was there was a time where I was spiked. That was in October of 1989. And then there was a time where I drew a line in the sand and said, no more, right? I'm going to do more. The other one here, before the heart problem developed, I enjoyed walking 3 to 4 miles a day. Again, the spike is heart problem. What now is you get to go, radio, that is not going to rule my life anymore. I'm going to make waves. And the third one, 3 weeks of needless suffering, something, whatever it was, I don't have it in front of me. Right, why let it go one more second? This is where you go, right, I'm going to revise that. I'm going to be done with it. But the first thing first, prune, stop. When I decided I'm not leaving my web on the server, which is giving me shit results, okay, where we're at now is much faster, much more effective, and a lot more fun to deal with. And this is where my challenge is to you today, right? Draw lines in the sand, because if you don't, all you're going to have is shifting excuses. The wind will blow, the sand will move, you'll find another version of your excuse. So, what do we do with the BAM method? It's time to pick a pivot point. Right now, what are you imagining? Here I look at the things, so like I'll just grab the one. I enjoyed walking 3 to 4 miles a day. Feel the accomplishment and satisfaction of having had done that in record time, or having walked longer than you have in years. I can promise you this. If you move into satisfaction and accomplishment and use that as your pivot, see, now at the end of the day, I'm satisfied and I'm accomplished. Mary, welcome to the show. So that's where I want you to play. Prune. Do not let anything grow for one more moment that you don't want to have in your life. Revise anything that you don't want to settle for. Turn bad into good, good into great. And for those of you who haven't yet, join us in dreamdrivenday.com. Look what I got. I got me a ball. You know what this? Oh, yeah. Victoria wants to know, what is your orange rubber ball bit? Right? What is it? What is your orange rubber ball bit? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. There he goes. Andrew Villanueva. So, tidy it all up. What was my strawberry bit? Drawing the line in the sand. Now, here's the thing. Victoria, she's got a bunch of shit going on this morning. And it's like, radio, you went in the show or not, Victoria? And she says, not. And I said, 10-4, we're going outside. Red rubber ball, that's it. And so what do? We come out here, we give you a really nice view. Look at that. Look over here. That's a project going on. Look at that. More green shit. And yes, the microphone is huge. It's one of our many Blue Yetis. So, you got a choice today, gang. Are you going to settle for a spike and live in a swamp? You Triple D people know what I'm talking about. Or are you going to make waves? So, what's your strawberry bit? Type it in. Next video, join us in dreamdrivenday.com. Do it again if you've already done it and you want to get some more from it. It's sort of like squeezing more good shit out of the oranges. You know what I mean? And so dreamdrivenday.com. And for the refunds, to go watch a whole bunch of more good shit, Jake, Triple D, and Remarkable Yo. Feelitrealfun.com. All right. And you guys in Remarkable, I'm going to be putting up a post in the next 72 hours. It's going to be an invite to something. Just keep you busy for the next couple months. So, love ya. See ya. Boom.